everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. Sorry about last night there, folks, but it was Super Bowl Sunday, so I was up late watching that, so that's why I didn't do a video last night, but here we are on the Monday doing another video. This time around, we're going to be talking about the 2008 film, Death Race. Now, this film stars Jason Statham as Jensen Ames, Joan Allen as Hennessy, Ian McShane as Coach, Tyrese Gibson as Machine Gun Joe, Natalie Martinez as Case, Max Ryan as Pachenko, Jason Clarke as Ulrich, Frederick Kohler as Liss, Jacob Vargas as Gunner, Robert Lasardo as Grim, Robin Shou as 14K, Janiyah Stevens as Susie, and David Carradine as the voice of Frankenstein. So this movie basically is set in a fictional future where America's economy is tanked hard. It's almost like a modern-day depression. And a lot of people are unemployed and out of work. About that. And basically, Jensen Ames, the main character, is a former race car driver. They don't really say what happened as to why he's no longer a race car driver, but he is basically working at a steel mill that is closing down. He's basically out of work. He needs to look for another job, and this is right at the beginning of the film. Right, by the way, he is at home with his wife, and as he's upstairs getting changed from work, an intruder breaks in and kills his wife. And when he comes down, the intruder surprises him and knocks him out and basically sets him up for the murder of his wife. You come to find out why later. Actually, I'll tell you, because basically, you're going to figure it out anyways. The reason is you come to find out Hennessy, the warden of this prison. So that's another thing in this future. Prisons are privately run because the they're overrun with criminals because crime is at an all-time high to go with the unemployment. And the government just can't handle all the prisoners. So they have these privatized prisons run by people like Hennessy, to help with the prison situation. Basically, she has set up the murder of Jensen's wife to get him into prison to drive for the death race, which basically it gives prisoners a chance to win 5 races in a row to earn their freedom if they survive. Jensen, being a former race car driver, is a perfect candidate. Now, she just doesn't want him as any old race car driver. She wants him to fill the role of the most popular driver, Frankenstein, who unfortunately died while winning his 4th race, you come to find out. But because he wears a mask, you can make it so the Frankenstein never dies. So Jensen has been brought in to assume the role of Frankenstein. And, as he comes to find out what Hennessy did, he does everything in his power to turn the tables on her. It's basically like Fast and the Furious meets Mad Max, kind of. Like you got these cars that have been outfitted with armor and machine guns and defense mechanisms, smoke, napalm, oil. And during the race, you have to hit either a shield for the defense stuff or a sword for the offense in order to activate these weapons and or defense. So it's a simple storyline. It's definitely an action film, but it's also got an underlying story to it of Jensen is basically doing this to get his freedom to get back to his daughter because he had a baby daughter with his wife when she was killed. So he is doing everything in his power to get back to his baby daughter. That's his goal. That's his only goal, to get out of this prison. And he will do anything possible, anything in his power to make that possible. And then, you've got his team, which is made up of Coach, Liss, and Gunner, as well as his navigator, Case, a female prisoner transported in from another prison, a female prison. So that there, folks, is pretty much the premise of Death Race. It's a highly entertaining film if you've never seen it. Like I said, if you're a fan of a simple story, good action film, this is definitely the movie for you. It's hard to believe this came out in 2008, almost 20 years ago, folks. 18 years ago. But it's still as good today as it was back then. So that's all we have for you this week. As always, if you enjoyed my video, please click that thumbs up, leave a like down below. As always, feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And if you really enjoy my channel, please subscribe, okay? I greatly appreciate it. You take care of yourselves, folks, and we'll catch you next week for another episode.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.